Hi, Aquarius. This is Laura from LauraLoveCoach.com, and I wanted to talk to you about what's coming up for you guys for 2025. First, I want to talk to you about Mars. Mars is retrograde in your house of Cancer. So for you, you're rethinking and reevaluating your work, your day-to-day activities, and some of you, your health, okay? So some of you are going to be rethinking and reevaluating maybe your diet or how you could even be redoing your work environment, your office or what have you, right? I see that. Maybe some of you are rethinking and reevaluating an old work job. Should I go back? Should I not go back? I want to say things could be maybe unclear until Mars goes direct on February 24th, and maybe a little after that. Things may be more clear after that time, okay? So, also Saturn. Saturn is in Pisces right now, causing problems with you financially. For the last year, you may have felt like, oh, Lord, this is so financially tight. How do I do this? Saturn is teaching you lessons on your values and how you handle money and how you get money, how you bring in money. And you may have to work hard for the money, like Donna Summer. She works hard for the money. So I will say that as well, right? Saturn rules your 12th house, so there could be a secretive element to this, something behind the scenes, but you are having to work hard to bring in this money. Now, Saturn in the fall will be going into Aries, so that'll give you a breather, like, oh, Lord, I could breathe without this financial burden, right? So something good may happen in the fall to give you a breather. But Saturn will be going into your 3rd house, causing issues with siblings and neighbors, vehicles. It's not what you say, it's how you say it kind of thing. So you may be called as to how you communicate to others, siblings, neighbors, you have it, right? So that's a thing. And you may notice that from the second half of 2025 after fall, and then it may continue all the way. It's going to go back into Aries at the end of 2025, or Pisces, sorry, and then it'll go back into Aries in 2026, 27. So the 3rd house is going to be your new lesson, okay? Communicating, how you communicate, issues with vehicles, issues with siblings, all of that could happen. But the first half, mind your money, because it's going to be a little tight financially, I'm saying. But you got a breather in the fall, which is great. What else do we have? Jupiter is transiting Gemini right now. And Jupiter is in your 5th house of children, creative project, romance. You could be, getting so many ideas and wanting to get involved in a lot of creative projects or dealing with children, doing wonderful things with kids. This is also a good time to have some fun with Jupiter in the 5th house, right? So I want to say you have a lot of opportunities for dating, and maybe a friend could become something more because Jupiter also rules your house of friendships, right? So that's awesome. And maybe this is private or secretive. You could be dating someone that's very private or secretive, with Jupiter also ruling your, well, let's see. Nope, Jupiter's ruling your 2nd house. So my feeling is this could be financial. Maybe you're doing something creative with a group or organization financially that's going to bring abundance to you, which is wonderful. So let your creativity shine this year with Jupiter, the first half. And then the second half of the year, I want to say after June 9th, Jupiter's going to go into your house of Cancer and expand your work. So you could, whatever this creative thing is, I'm telling you this year, it could bring you some job, some money, some clients. Jupiter's going to expand your work sector as after June of 2025 through the rest of the year. So take advantage of that. Amen. Thank you very much. Then Venus is going to go retrograde from March 1st through April 12th. From 10 degrees Aries to 24 degrees Pisces. So Venus retrograding in this area of your chart is going to make you rethink and reevaluating communication. Maybe you're advertising. Maybe you're going to an old way of bringing the word out for your business or what have you. You could also be rethinking and reevaluating siblings, neighbors, vehicles. But I want to say, to me, it's rethinking and reevaluating your communication, right? I think this may have a lot to do with communication with family and legal contracts, things like this. You're rethinking and reevaluating something here. Venus will back its butt up then around late March, early April into Pisces. And this is having you rethink and reevaluating financially what's going in your account, what's going out of your account, all of those things. So, yeah. So anyway, there's that. Anyway, I hope this was helpful to you, giving you a little snapshot of what's coming up for 2025. things that you need to know. And I'm going to tell you, you need to subscribe to me. If you're not a subscriber, you need to be, so you can hear about new moons, full moons, eclipses, the transits coming up, and so forth. So if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe and go to Live Visions or LauraLoveCoach.com, also LiveVisions.com. That was my old website name, but I kept it. So both names go to the same place. Laura Love Coach is just easier for people to understand because Live Visions is spelled weird. LiveVisionZ.com, and people always get messed up with the Z and they think it's an S. But anyway, Laura Love Coach will get you the same place. Long story short, go there and go to services. If you want to book a service with me, I'd be happy to look at your chart and do it for you. Or you can talk to me live one-on-one, whichever you prefer, recorded or live. And you can book classes too if you want to learn astrology, because you want to decode everybody in your life. If you want, I need to understand my exes. Why was he so strange? What made him tick? I need to know about my current boyfriend. I need to know about my crazy sister. I need to, if you're like one of those, and let me tell you, when you learn astrology, you become one of those, because you're like, oh my Lord, this gives me so much insight and so many answers. This is so amazing. The classes are over 190 teaching videos, and we will do webinars for students only and talk charts. It's going to be amazing. Anyway, if that's something you're interested in, you may want to look here. What else was I going to tell you? Oh, like the video if you haven't already. Share it, favorite it, all the things. Comment if you want to talk about something. Hey, I got this transit. What do you think? And I don't have your full chart in front of me, but I can just tell you basically what it is. But if you want a full reading from me, you go to the website, okay? Anyway, I love you guys. And hopefully I'm hoping to get enough subscribers to do lives. And I want to do charts and all the things. And I think doing it live will be fun for everyone. So subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Anyway, I will talk to you soon. I want you to have an amazing 2025 and stay blessed. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.